Tianneng Group and what we can offer to help your businesses. To put it simply, Tianneng is one of the largest green energy solution provider in China, and we went public in Hong Kong at 2007. As a huge green energy solution provider, currently we are at the scale of 5.23 billion USD revenue with 10 production bays and 20k employees. We are able to produce an output of 51 gigawatt hour worth of lead-acid batteries and 8 gigawatt hour per year of lithium batteries. And at 2018, we have managed to achieve the annual sales of 5.23 billion USD with a whopping growth rate of 28.4%. In TM, we have more than 1,000 professionals that work on our R&D, and we provide a resourceful platform that has 2 CNA labs and also 3 national workstation and 8 industry university research. Well, I believe I've said enough. I'll leave the rest to my colleagues. And for today's live broadcast, the contents that we will be covering includes our company introduction, our lead-acid motive battery department, and also our lithium battery department, automobile battery department, and finally our energy storage solution. Before that, let's cut into a video, shall we?
Here is the birthplace of General Secretary Xi Jinping's Two Mountains important concept. Here is Changxing, Zhejiang, the city of power battery industry. Here is a new world of innovation and entrepreneurship, a new fertile ground for green creation. In 1986, Tianneng was born in the spring of reform. After more than 30 years of development, it has grown into a core business of manufacturing green power batteries. In the industrial sector such as financial makers, the large industrial group with sales exceeding 100 billion has 10 production bases in Zhejiang, Jiangsu, Anhui, Henan, and Guizhou provinces, and more than 60 domestic and foreign subsidiaries, which are stable in China's power battery. In 2007, Tianneng successfully listed on the main board of Hong Kong as the China's first battery of power battery. During French President Emmanuel Macron's visit to China on November 6, 2019, with the care of General Secretary Xi Jinping, the two heads of state jointly witnessed the signing of a contract between Tianneng Group and SAFT Group. Tianneng, carving every product with the spirit of artisans. In 1998, it took the lead in developing a new power battery for electric vehicles, which promoted the rapid development of China's electric vehicle industry. In recent years, rare earth silica gel batteries, lead carbon batteries, new nano rare earth batteries, lead-based graphene batteries, smart cloud batteries, etc. have been introduced, which has made the traditional batteries with more than 160 years of history rejuvenate. At present, Tianneng battery accounts for more than 40% of the market in the field of electric bicycles. Around the Belt and Road, it opens up the international market. The products are exported to Southeast Asia, Europe, the United States. Also, it is widely used in World Expo, Antarctic expeditions, aerospace career, World Cup, and other sports events. More than 300 columns of Tianneng have galloped on the land of China and walked along with the dream catcher. In line with the trend of deepening integration of industrialization and informatization in the 5G era, Tianneng can build information platforms such as the Internet of Things, big data and cloud computing, realize the connection of the whole process of the green intelligent manufacturing industry chain, and contribute to the transformation and upgrading of the industry and the construction of a manufacturing power. This is an enterprise with deep cultural genes. The core of enterprise culture is the spirit of innovation that dares to be the first, the spirit of responsibility that the industry serves the country, the spirit of craftsman that strives for perfection. This is not only the source of motivation for employees to pursue excellence, but also a new engine to support the development of the enterprise. This is an enterprise with a noble mission, facing the world and facing the future. Tianneng insists on the development strategy of internationalization, intellectualization, and platformization, and realizes the transition from production-oriented to service-oriented and tradition-oriented to platform-oriented enterprises. to devote to making China a more beautiful country with blue sky, green land, and clean water. Tianneng. Dedicate green energy to create a better life.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the introductory video of the Tianneng Group company. I'm very excited to introduce my colleague Steve right here. Up next, he'll give us an introduction of Tianneng Group, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, Steve.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the online China Import and Export Fair. And more importantly, welcome to our live streaming room. I'm Steve. So the world is now promoting a green life and try to reduce carbon footprint. Besides, it is a tough year because of the COVID-19. So many people try to practice social distancing in order not to get in touch with or spread the virus. So they choose e-bikes, e-scooters, e-motorbikes over crowded metros and buses. So if you are in the line of electric mobility or accumulator, you are watching the right channel and may find yourself interested in Tianneng Group. But to those who come to this fair for the first time, even to those who have attended the fair last year, Tianneng Group may still sound a little bit unfamiliar, but don't worry, that's why I'm here. So through my presentation, I hope you will have a big picture of what the Tianneng Group is, and what the Tianneng Group sells, and what the Tianneng Group offers. Okay, first, what is Tianneng Group? It is a big battery manufacturer in China and has built its billboards on almost every street of cities as long as there are e-bikes being sold. That's out of 10 competitive e-bike producers, 9 are using Tianneng battery. Tianneng Group was established in 1986. In the first place, it was a small factory in a poor village, producing headlamps for coal mining. On the verge of closure, the incumbent chairman Zhang Tianren borrowed 5,000 yuan and bought it. In 2007, Tianneng Group went public as the first China's motive battery manufacturer in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Now we have grown to be a strong group with a turnover of 5.8 billion US dollars in 2019. We have set up more than 10 factories in 5 provinces, Zhejiang, Jiangsu, Henan, Anhui, and Guizhou, and we have more than 70 subsidiaries at home and abroad with over 20,000 employees this year. We are ranked 33rd among China's top 500. I know it's reasonable that you care about the production capacity. So to this year, we have achieved for lead-acid battery a capacity of 51 gigawatt hours, for lithium battery 8 gigawatt hours. Every year, more than 4 million tons of lead are exploited in China. Almost 2 million are bought by us. In the first half this year, the total sales grew by around 14%. The gross profit 14%. As for net profit, that is a beautiful figure, 45%. Tianneng Group attaches much importance on the scientific research and development as well as talent. Now it has been in cooperation with first-class universities, ranging from Zhejiang University, Nanjing University to Humboldt University of Berlin, bearing a group of 69 people, including professors and doctors. In our 10 factories, we have non-stop assembly lines that are half automatic, ensuring the production of quality batteries. For some models, we use rare earth to improve the performance. The grid corrosion rate decreases by 50% and the capacity increases by 10%. We have used intelligent monitoring to help us analyze the order and the factory production in general. We have obtained many certifications and meet production standards, exporting batteries to over 45 countries. We have established a subsidiary that is dedicated to waste and water recycling for the benefit of the earth. Box, plate, acid, every part of a waste battery can be recycled and reused, and the general rate is 99.6%. We have entered cooperation with and provide batteries exclusively to dozens of transportation tour brands. Okay, now you may have a little bit knowledge of the background of Tianneng Group, but specifically, what does it sell? Here it comes. We focus on business segments ranging from e-mobility, energy storage, UPS, and ignition. We mainly produce valve-regulated lead-acid and lithium batteries. Let's go through them one by one. Nowadays, the e-mobility, such as electric bicycles, scooters, are gaining momentum. For example, there are over 10 million people using e-motorbikes to deliver foods for a living. Batteries is one of the most concerns. We have launched series like Tianneng, Tianneng-P, Tianneng-H, with battery capacity growing up by 10%, longer mileage, remarkable temperature endurance, and more deep cycle times are the focuses. We have Tianneng, TNC series as energy storage. Batteries are used in the field of wind power, solar power, household energy system. And we have TN, TNL, TNX, TNF batteries for applications like in uninterrupted power supply, communication equipment, emergency lighting system, and factory automation equipment. Besides, we have batteries for vehicle ignition, and we are working to launch more series. As a big group, Tianneng not only sells batteries but also embraces all kinds of cooperation. Across China, there are over 300,000 repairing storefronts selling or using Tianneng batteries, but Tianneng wants to provide a wider access to its products. If you are interested in battery business, we are your strong and firm supplier. If you are looking for a reliable energy storage solution, we can offer you a safe and durable system, one-stop turnkey EPC solution, financial support, project development and operation and maintenance. We can offer you long-term qualified buyers, financial support, logistics service. Since we have established a professional logistics subsidiary, if you have high-quality mineral resources. What's more, we are an enterprise incubator. So if you have good projects, we can help you with joint venture cooperation, merger or acquisition, technical transfer, factory setup and operation. Last but not least, if you have purchasing requirements but short of reliable suppliers, we can offer you qualified suppliers, supplier evaluation, real-time tracking and on-site inspection, and international logistics service. For 34 years, Tianneng Group has been focusing on the lead-acid and lithium batteries, growing from a small village-based factory to an internationally competitive group. Tianneng has always kept its core values in mind: responsibility, innovation, dedication, and sharing. Only by practicing the values can it secure a top place in the field of battery manufacturing. Now it is working every day to spread its batteries to every corner of the world. So, join us, join Tianneng Group. Let's work together to provide green energy to create a better life for the generations after us. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for a wonderful company introduction, Steve. So I actually have a couple of questions to ask with regards to the company, and
Please.
I hope that you can help me with it. So, Steve, from the presentation just now, I seem to notice that and heard the phrase provide green energy to create a better life.
Yes.
So it seems to be an ambitious goal to pursue. Would you care to elaborate more on how you're going to achieve that?
Yes, we did have an ambitious mission. That is, providing green energy means we utilize or exploit with modern technology to use this green pollution-free energy like solar power, water power, wind power. So for example, we have series like TN, TNG, TNC that are dedicated to use the storage batteries. When there is a small demand for electricity, you can use the batteries to store the green energy. Then when there is a high demand for electricity and prices goes up, and even when there is a blackout, you can use the batteries, the stored energy for days. And we launched the TNC, which is the improved version of regular lead acid battery like TN. And we mix carbon with diethylene to avoid sulfidation. So the battery can be charged or discharged with stronger current. The charging speed increases, life cycle times increases to around 2,000 times. And the waste battery recycling rate, like I said before, is 99.6%, so the whole battery can be reused again. The energy resources are clean and the scraps are reusable. Thus, we devote ourselves to providing green energy to create a better life.
Wow. So what you're saying is that not only we have a wide selection of batteries for different applications,
Yes.
we are also capable of recycling the batteries to create an environmental friendly life cycle for our battery products. Right. So that's actually an impressive feat. So may I ask, what is the featured battery series or the hottest selling battery series that are very popular in our battery lineup?
Yes, for many years we did have established our hot sellers like TNE 6-250, TNE 6-270, and TNEP 12-28, TNEH 12-27, or like this one, TNE 12-25. Yes.
I see. Hold on. If I recall correctly, I heard you mention TNE and TNH series. Is there any difference between these two?
Yes, of course, there's a difference between the TNEH and TNEP. And for this green one, it is TNE 12-25, and for the red and black one, this is TNEH 12-27. So actually, we've been trying to produce a wide range of products for clients. We want to give them more and different choices regarding their different applications, budgets, and demands. TNEH or TNEP is the upgraded version of TNE, which is a basic and regular one. Like I said in my presentation, we put rare earth in the grid, so more active substance response in charging and discharging. Charging speed increases and self-discharging rate becomes lower. The battery performs better in higher and lower temperature. So it is known that a grid will corrode and lead to shortened battery life. But the rare earth we put in the battery can delay the corrosion that can show stronger performance.
I see. Wow. Thank you, Steve, for such a wonderful presentation of the company and also your prompt answers to my inquiries. Looking at the whole presentation, I feel that TN Group is actually a renewable energy company that comes with a rich history, culture with dedicated core values to serve people with energy needs. As we are an international company, we are constantly seeking for any form of cooperation or business opportunities worldwide, and it will be our pleasure to help you with your battery needs. Up next, we'll be moving on to our motive lead acid section, and before that, let's cut into a video, shall we?
Hello everyone, welcome to Tianneng Group, Wushan Base. Wushan Base was founded in 2009. We invested 2.7 billion RMB. In China, Tianneng Group have another 9 bigger or same size bases like Wushan Base. Our daily production capacity up to 3 million pieces battery, helping Tianneng Group get more than 50% motive battery market share in China. Now just follow me. I will show you how we make it. Let's go. Tianneng was founded in 1986. Started from a very small and handmade factory. Now Tianneng Group already grew up to one of the top battery manufacturers in the world. Before our eyes is Tianneng Group Automatic. Hello everyone, Welcome to Tianneng Group, Wushan Base. Wushan Base was founded in 2009. We invested 2.7 billion RMB. In China, Tianneng Group have another 9 bigger or same size bases like Wushan Base. Our daily production capacity up to 3 million pieces battery, helping Tianneng Group get more than 50% motive battery market share in China. Now just follow me. I will show you how we make it. Let's go. Tianneng was founded in 1986. Started from a very small and handmade factory. Now Tianneng Group already grew up to one of the top battery manufacturers in the world. Before our eyes is Tianneng Group automatic assembly line. Most battery manufacturers choose to directly purchase their production line from machine supplier. Tianneng made a different choice. We developed our automatic line together with Japan's leading machinery company. This production line have 128 independent patents, use PLC intelligent system, control every step of production. Step from plates assembling to complete battery packaging. Every step is automatic. Since we consider every details when we develop this line, it can support us the most efficient work and the lowest mistake happen. A traditional production line need 51 laborers. Now we only need 7. When we use this line, produce same amount battery. Also, Tianneng assembling line saved 61% energy when we compare with traditional one. In order to reduce pollution, most of steps in this line is enclosed. For automatic casting welding line, it's enclosed. We use internal negative pressure system collect exhaust gas. Automatic terminal assembling line. Automatic stack line. This robot easily help us stack the heavy battery, keep our stuff away from falling accident. Tianneng always pursue the newest technology to help us better working performance. This crane is our newest equipment. It's using big data system control every details during production. From here, we can easily tracking every workshop's daily production capacity. And using this, we can forecast this month's or following month's workshops production capacity. This system can tracking every machine's condition, like inside temperature and inside material. If anything problem about machine, this system will warn us. And even it can tracking every single piece battery, helping us strictly control our quality. Tianneng is always leading battery industry to an environment-friendly model. Tianneng spent huge cost on water recycle system. By this system, we can save more than 30,000 tons water a year, make Tianneng more eco-friendly. That's all for today's video. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. On the next part, we are going to discuss more on our motive lead-acid batteries. As Summer is our expert in this session, I'll be going through some commonly asked questions with Summer and hope that this will help us all understand more on our motive lead-acid batteries. So, Summer.
Hello everyone, hello Zach. Thank you for inviting me to today's living show.
It is good to have you here, Summer. As mentioned just now, I'll be running through some FAQ about our company and also our lead-acid batteries, and I hope that you can help our audience better understand our company as an international player in the renewable energy market. Okay?
Go ahead, please.
So, for my understanding, in China, hold on. It is my understanding that Tianneng Group is a big renowned company. It seems that it's not that well known to big overseas customers. Is there a particular reason for that?
The main reason is that Tianneng has concentrated on China domestic EV market in the past many years to cater to China big EV battery demand and most EV users with its mature products. This is the reason that Tianneng committed almost 15% domestic market sharing for consecutive years. Then expanded to other markets and applications with market and user evidence. Likely in recent years, Tianneng has actually achieved good progress in overseas market with cooperation with world famous overseas vehicle manufacturers and distributors.
I see. So TN is putting a lot of effort on the domestic market in the past few years, and then right now they're shifting their focus on developing the presence in the global market, right? So it is an ambitious goal, but we are working as hard as we can. We are actually expanding faster than ever before. And as you mentioned above, TN actually has covered a big market share in local market. So since you're the expert in this field, would you mind sharing some info about any popular feature product or that is currently dominating the local market?
Our main advantage products are for deep cycle applications, e-bike, e-scooter, low speeder, e-car, and so on. Look at this battery. This 25Ah battery is the most popular and the biggest battery model for e-scooter, and this black gold as good sellers has even increased the cycle life by 50% recently. It is displayed needed in India market and 75Ah and 100Ah are popular in electric car.
Excellent. So we know that in China market, our main market share seems to be on e-bike and tricycle and also EV. So my next question for you is, for the overseas market, will it be the same? So for this model, where can we use it other than e-bike, tricycle, and EVs?
For small size batteries can be used for e-scooter, mobility scooter, toy car, golf trolley, lawn mower, electric toys. Bigger size batteries can be applied to golf car, forklift machine, wheelchair, forklift, marine, and so on.
Sounds good. So can you please elaborate more on the advantages of TN products over others in the EV application?
We add special materials in battery, put gray alloy graphene to resist plate corrosion, so that realize longer cycle life. And the special materials recipient has also increased battery energy density. Unique production technical and the battery inner structure has also been adopted in our battery to resist vibration.
Fascinating. So other than having an edge in the technical part, is there any advantages that makes our battery special?
Of course, apart from the technical advantage, we also do the sample quality inspection battery before shipment to ensure the quality. We also have the powerful ship cooperation. We have the certification of safety transport of chemical goods, MSDS, and so on. We also have a professional after-sales sales staff to ensure after service.
I see. So as you mentioned above, the battery products that you have introduced are mainly for deep cycle or motive applications. So does the company also produce batteries for other applications as well?
Apart from the mentioned deep cycle applications, we also produce automotive battery, forklift battery, UPS, solar batteries. We also produce integrated energy storage solution for householding, commercial, and industry projects. In our headquarters, we have installed an energy storage curtain to support the office buildings and our lithium battery workshop.
I see. So this means that for ESS solutions, our company actually has project experience and also practical examples. So with that, our customer can trust us on providing the right ESS solutions. Other than that, can you please show us some energy storage project cases?
Our finished projects are mainly in China, Asia, and Africa.
I see. So, previously you have discussed mainly about the brand, advantage, technology, and as well as other different applications. So there must be some customers that are interested in becoming our agents or distributors. Would you mind sharing some info with regards to this?
In China, we have around 3,000 Tianneng distributors, wholesalers, ship covering almost every city and county. For overseas market, currently we work with non-exclusive distributors, but have authorized the Tianneng agent yet. Here we welcome your ideas and proposal if you are interested to be our agent and join hands to expand the market together. Besides on the very good experience in China market, we firmly believe we can also do a great job globally in the near future. If you are interested in our cooperation, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, Summer. Thank you for attending this live show and your detailed lead-acid battery introduction. So now Tianneng Group does not just produce lead-acid batteries, we also produce lithium batteries as well. So I think the best way to learn more about our lithium battery production is through watching our lithium factory video. So let's cut into our lithium factory video, shall we?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to visit Tianneng battery in factory. And firstly, you can see the four big words, and they represent our business philosophy. And then please follow me into the exhibition hall to have a visit. And now on your right hand, you can see the first step called mixing. It is divided into two parts. One is the loading material and one is mixing. And our equipment is fully automatic, so the powder can be automatically measured and loaded. The precision is up to 3/10,000. And our production efficiency has been increased by more than 3 times. That's all because of the large volume intelligent mixing system. The mixing speed is up to 4,500 RPM. It can make the slurry to be more even and more stable. And then you will visit the production exhibition area. Here you can see the different 1865 lithium cells and the pouch lithium cells. And in the middle you can see our electric vehicles battery pack. It is designed for the cherry. So we use the matrix packing technology to pack the battery, and then the BMS can control the heat with charging and discharging, so we can guarantee the safety. And then the other models is just customized for different types of the cars, like for the minibus or the mini truck. Then on your right hand you can see the key process is called coating. Our coating machine uses the double layer spring technology. The speed is up to 70 meters per minute, and the accuracy is controlled using 1.5 microns. And then the electrode will be dried through a 60-meter oven. Our oven uses the steam heating technology, so it can save more than 70% energy than the traditional electric heating. It's good for our environment. And then we will enter the actual production area to see our real product, which use Tianneng lithium battery, like the EV and the scooter. And then you will see the concept of the future new energy circle, from the wind and the solar energy to the energy storage system, and After the coating process, we will use the calendars to press the large electrode. By pressing, we can make the active substance can connect more closely, so it's good for our production. And then after pressing, we will cutting the large electrode into much pieces, and this is our cutting machine. It uses the slice blade type cutting mold. And when we turn right, we can see more details. And then on the right hand, you can see the cutting machine. It can cut 10 more times, and the cutting speed is up to 100 meters per minute. And the cutting waste and the dust will be absorbed by the pipes, so the dust and the waste won't affect the factory's environment. And then the following, you can see our company's development history. So you can see our company is established in 2004. It means Tianneng Group started the lithium battery project, and in 2007 we started to produce the electric juice batteries, and in 2010 we sent 500,000 batteries to support Tibet. In 2014 we started to produce the EV battery pack, and in 2016 our lithium battery third project is established. And in 2019 we cooperate with Startup Group to become a new joint stock company. And then on your right hand, you can see the end of the coating lines. We use the same machine and the same process with the cathode coating lines. Then you will see the punching machine is designed for the punching cells. It has the cleaning function. It can clean the dust from the electrode. And it also has the function of automatic size and appearance checking, so by which we can remove the engine electrode. And then you will visit the assembly lines, because we have two products, so we designed the two assembly lines. One is designed for the cylindrical lithium cells, and one is designed for the particle lithium cells. And then on your left hand, you can see the cylindrical lithium cells assembly lines. Firstly, you can see our fully automatic winding machine. In this line, we have 8 winding machine. It uses the 3-axis winding technology. It means it combines tape welding, winding, and short circuit checking. So it has replaced like 3 kinds of semi-automatic machine, increased our efficiencies by more than 70%. This machine can wind 1 general within 2 seconds, so we can produce 200,000 batteries in 1 day, 24 hours. Then we will put the winding generals into the steel can, and this equipment has the function of steel can positioning, so we can guarantee the qualified rate to more than 99.5%. And then we will use the negative tape welding machine to weld the negative tape. It has the pressure checking function, so we can guarantee the welding strength. And next we will insert the central beam. It can improve the heat conducting properties. And after beating process, we will use the X-ray to check the inner structure of each cells. And this is our X-ray testing machine. And after testing, we will inject the electrolyte to the cell. It can inject 32 cells one time, and we will weigh 2 times. One is before injection and one is after, so we can guarantee the injection error within 0.01 gram. And then we will use the laser welding technology to weld the positive tape, and this is our laser welding machine. And after sealing and checking, the production process is almost done here, and the cells will be transported from this little hole to the fully automatic washing line. This line combines washing and tubing and improve our production efficiency. welcome to visit next time.
Welcome back everyone. So I think the video can give you a rough picture of lithium battery production and also how we handle lithium batteries. So in this section, we are going to discuss more on our lithium battery department, and I'm going to pass this to my colleague Jade. So Jade.
Oh, thanks, Jack, and hello everyone. I'm Jade from Tianneng Power, and today I will introduce you our Tianneng Energy Co. Limited, made from 5 parts. And now let's cut into our PowerPoint, please. Okay, first let's start with our company profile. Tianneng Energy Co. Limited is a Sino-French joint venture jointly established by Tianneng Group and the SEFT company. The company was formally established in July 2004 and jointly invested in October 2019, and located in the bank of Taihu Lake, also known as China's Green Power Energy Center and the capital of China's battery industry in Changxin, Zhejiang province. The company is mainly focused on the R&D, manufacturing and sales of lithium-ion batteries in the form of cylindrical, pouch, and prismatic, as well as the battery management system. And these products are widely used in renewable energy vehicles, electron bicycles, communication equipment, power grid energy storage, electronic appliance, aerospace, special industries, and other fields. And the company has managed to introduce advanced automation equipment and technology both local and abroad, and still on the path on innovation, new battery technology. And this is our history about the whole company. 2004, Tianneng Power Company kickstarted Tianneng Lithium-ion battery project, and 3 years later, our own Tianneng Lithium-ion battery enters the market in large scale. After another 3 years, 500,000 packs of Tianneng lithium battery enters Tibet market to join the rescue program. At this time, our pace has quickened. 2 years later, in 2010, Tianneng lithium battery export is certified by the European standards, BASTO, and year by year, after a quick rise, we decide to focus on R&D to help the industry develop. 2019, Tianneng Energy Co. Limited established. And second part, we mainly focus on the R&D. As can be seen from the chart, our density of lithium battery has already over 200 watt-hour per kilogram, and we plan to increase the energy density step by step to over 400 watt-hour kilogram in 2026. Like we mentioned earlier, we will help the industry developing and grow together. And next, we can focus on our production. As you can see, the first picture is our production base and also where we are now. The protocol energy storage has already in production for years, and it will be updated with the other products. We plan to gradually improve the product and enhance the technical content of the product. Like the old word said, never satisfied with what we have, always aim for a higher place. And the fourth part is about our quality management system. And the first picture is our headquarters, also known. And this is our quality management system. As we know, the product quality is the performance of an enterprise strength. So we have an extremely strict product quality management system. We strictly control every link from the customs order. So the quality of the products we hand over to customs is always on the top line. And this is a part of our inspection center. Every year we invest $1 million to product research and development. Our scientist is regarded as an elite in our country, and this has also made our product widely recognized by our customers. In China, our market share is over 60% already. And at the same time, we have gained so many certifications, as you can see. The final part is our production Let me explain our product to you. And these are our main lithium battery products. The EB1 is the one of most popular products mainly used on scooter. And our products adopt the most advanced technology. And we have a large number of customers purchasing our products overseas. And this AGV battery is mainly used on the robot project with the big capacity. It can make the robot runs a longer time. And recently, we have a few large orders overseas. And the following brands are our cooperators: communication, scooters, electric vehicles. Well, in addition, lithium battery is not a fashion; it's a trend. The time gave us a better choice, and to you, we are the better choice. Please come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jade, for your lithium battery presentation. Wow, I think this joint venture with SAF really helps us a lot on our lithium battery development and give us a competitive advantage in the global energy market. So now, Jade, I actually have a couple of questions that I wish to learn more about the
Okay,
lithium battery in the
I'm ready.
Tianneng. You're ready, right?
Yes, indeed.
So what kind of lithium battery cells do you produce? So like what are the materials that are used in these projects or developments?
Okay, and so far we mainly produce cylindrical battery cells at 18650 with a capacity ranging from 2100 milliampere hour to 26 milliampere hour. We also manufacture pouch cells with the capacity of 25 ampere hour and 30, 33, and 40. Our end is mainly consists on nickel, cobalt, lithium, and manganese. Toric, as you can mention before. Yes.
So as we know, the energy density of lithium batteries are increasing as always, and it is also a part of a very important battery technology specification. So may I know currently what is the energy density for the Tianneng lithium battery right now?
But our cylindrical cells we can reach more than 208 watt-hour per kilometer. For our pouch cells, it can reach to 196 watt-hour per kilogram and above.
I see. So Jay, may I know what, in terms of the safety concerns with regards to the lithium battery in TM? So because it seems that the mainstream media seems to propagate like negative news with regards to the safety issues in terms of the lithium batteries. May I know what's your thoughts on that?
Well, that is a great question. Safety is always utmost importance when using lithium batteries. Well, other than the, we have tested a lot, like overcharging, short circumstance, and impact and compression, heat treatment, and this we all have done and have zero expected happened.
I see. That's good to know because safety is always the utmost importance when it comes to using lithium batteries.
Yes, just like I mentioned.
Yeah. So other than battery cells, what other products does TN Lithium manufactures as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Just I was thinking you want to ask about our products and manufacture process.
Yeah. So
okay.
So because we would like to know what are the other products that we produce other than these lithium batteries.
Well, of course, let me explain to you. Besides lithium cells, we produce packs as well. We manufacture the motive battery packs from the smallest 10 ampere hour to biggest about 200 ampere hour from the application like e-bikes and electric vehicles. And then we also have lithium packs for ESS application, as well as the application like forklift and AGVs.
Yes, of course. In terms of pack production lineup, may I know where can we use it as well? So who are the existing customers or partners at the moment?
Well, for now, our main customers are just four-wheelers and two-wheelers energy storage, like I mentioned, and the power bank and lamps.
I see. So other than that, may I know how long does it take to dispatch an order?
Well, for popular orders, we usually dispatch our popular orders like 18650 for about 1 week, and those orders with specific requests, it will take up to 10 days to dispatch an order.
I see. Great. So that's actually a very short delivery time. So I believe this is our important criteria because we always aim to deliver our products at the best possible quality and the fastest and shortest possible time.
Yes,
right?
indeed.
So thank you so much for sharing detailed info with regards to the Tianneng lithium battery, Jade. So in terms of the aspects of company history, technology, lithium materials, and so on. So if you guys are interested or if you have any questions, feel free to contact us for more details. And up next, we actually have a presentation on TN automobile batteries. And before that, let's dive right into our battery production video, shall we?
Hello every customer, welcome to visit our Tianneng Automobile Battery Factory. Tianneng Automobile Battery belongs to the Tianneng Battery Group. The company invested $215 million, followed by another $615 million. Automobile battery covers most of DIN ASGIS GB production models in the market. This is our casting strip production line. The first step is to cast the coarse lead strip. The second step is to go through the layering of 6 groups of guarding wheels. Then through a group of finishing wheels to the special thickness in our process. On my right hand side, these 4 production lines are our continuous casting plant production line. The production line has a production of 615,000 pieces per shift. One continuous casting line only requires the labor of 7 people. This is the lead-powered production process. Now, there are 7 units of 27 tons of fully automatic lead-powered machines. This is the cooling chopping. Can produce 110,000 batteries in one time, and it only requires 2 people to operate. This is the battery assembly line. The assembly line with 2 advanced production lines. TPS assembly line imported from British. Automatic lines. In fact, an assembly line only requires 7 people and can produce 5,000 batteries per shift, 10,000 batteries in a day. Now we enter the battery production line, with the production of battery starting from the interior. The whole production line with the 29 tanks. These 29 tanks produce 10,000 automotive battery a day. This is the battery after processing. This 2 post-processing production line can match with the and injection processing, which is the production of 10,000 pieces line. This is the packing process of battery. There are 2 battery packing lines. A packing production line with just 6 people can achieve the production of 10,000 batteries in a single day. Now you can see our export product.
Hello everyone, welcome back. So As we all know, automobiles have become an essential part of how we move around in the city, especially in this modern society. And as we all know, engine is the heart of a vehicle, and a quality engine depends on the right battery. So this is my colleague Rick. He has worked in this field for more than 5 years, and he's an expert in this field. So let's welcome him to our live broadcast. Rick?
Hey, hello friend. Hi Zach.
Okay. So hi Rick. I would like to introduce our TN automotive battery to us, and for that, I would like you to introduce about this particular part.
Okay, sure. Okay, hello, I'm Rick, and today is my privilege to be here to introduce my automobile products. For today's session, I'm going to briefly talk about who we are and what we can offer. First, I want to introduce my company. The Tianneng Battery Company, the biggest motive company in China. We have ranked the #1 in China's battery industry for 6 years in a row, and we also rank 17 in the global top 500 new energy enterprises. And second, in the last year, our sales is about $5.88 billion. That is about 7 times bigger than what we have 10 years ago. The next section is our certification. We basically have all kind of essential national and international certificates. And because of the quality and technology of our products are so excellent, we also got a lot of reward domestically, globally. And one of our best products is automobile batteries. And today I'm going to share more information about Tianneng automobile battery. Tianneng automobile battery belongs to Tianneng Battery Group. It has been front forward of the leading battery technology R&D since its establishment. In the first place, the company invested $250 million, followed by another $650 million in the second place. This expanded the area of the factory to 110 acres, contributing to the factory annual production of 6.84 million kWh of start-stop batteries, 8 million automobile batteries, and 30 million set of terminal plants. At present, the production value of the automobile battery reaches $200 million, with $500 million production value of terminal plants. The second place production value is $400 million. That comes to the total production value of $6 million. The new piece of land is set for the contribution of renewable energy automobile power battery production plant, production luxury room to purchase like a lead power machine, cold cutting machine, and press coating machine, coasting machine, punching machine, curing room, and acid machine, and other production and auxiliary equipment. After the project is completed and put into operation, the project value of the start-stop automobile start batteries can reach 6.5 million kWh, cover most of the European standards, American standard, Japanese standard, even Chinese standards in the market. And for this, you can see our application is wide. And basically, the battery can be used all kind of automobile, like forklift and ambulance, water trunk, bus, vehicles on the street. And our products mix been divided into three parts: the normal flow start battery, and the start-stop batteries, and the AGM start-stop battery. This is our advantage of our starter batteries. And this is our advantages of our start-stop batteries. This is our floating start battery structure, and you can see it right in here clearly. And today I want to introduce some example of our products. First one is T63480. And the first one is, this product has a very low temperature, high current process. And the second one is have a special technology and formula. And it also have a special technology and formula of dehydration. Yes, and join us and grow with Tianneng. And if you want to be our agents or distributors, you are fully welcomed. And this is what you will get if you join us. And this is what we are looking for. And that's all. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Rick, for your presentation. And I'm going to ask you some questions, and then hopefully you will help me learn more about TN automotive battery. Okay?
Sure.
So at the moment, may I know what is the scale of the factory right now? What is the current present production capacity?
Yeah, the scale now the scale is so big compared with what we have 10 years ago. Tianneng Automobile Battery invested like $800 million. This expanded the area of the factory to 110 inches, contributing to the factory annual production of 6.84 million kilowatts of starting start-stop battery, 8 million automobile batteries, and 30 million set of terminal plants.
Good to know that. So with this production capacity, it can ensure the stable and consistent supply in big quantities, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So can you please talk more about our production line in detail?
Yes. In the all production process, the assembly line is the most important. About our battery assembly line, the assembly workshop is equipped with 2 advanced production line, and the TBS assembly line in white. Yes, it's imported from British, and the whole process and the whole assembly line goes through the encapsulation assembly line, COS coating welding, and then into the automatic hydraulic wall welding process, followed by the automatic high voltage short circuit detection machine to check for any short circuit and the quality of the battery. And at this point, the battery front assembly line has been completed. In fact, the assembly line only requires 7 people can achieve like a production of 5,000 battery per sheet and 8,000 battery per day.
Wow, 10,000 batteries in a day. Sounds wonderful. So it seems that the whole production line looks very highly automated, and with less laborers, we can highly reduce the mistakes made from manual work, right?
Sure.
So also during the process, there's detection procedures to ensure the quality of the products. So on to my next question. So as we all know, there are different kind of automotive battery standards globally. So in different countries require different standards. So may I know what kind of standards does the company follow? It is my understanding that there are many automobile battery standards in the world. Which automobile battery standards can we produce?
Okay. About our start batteries, our standard covered American standards, the European standards, Japanese standard, and the Chinese standards. And we just the process to produce the high temperature can cover most of the Middle East area countries, or the low temperature can cover the Russian market.
Good to know that. So this means that TM products cover the main battery standards and will be able to use for most applications, right?
Yes.
So we also customize our products to satisfy the requirements of different markets. So Rick, how do you think about the advantage of TN automotive battery if compared with other suppliers?
Yeah, okay. There is like 4 advantages for the starter batteries. The first one is low temperature resistance. And the second one is long life cycle. You can use it longer and like over 1 year or 10 years, 2 years, 3 years. And the number 3 is vibration resistance. It's very suitable for the transportation or delivery. And the number 4 is very easy to use. And after the start-stop batteries, our advantage, the first one is a smaller internal resistance. Number 2 is super long life and super high charge acceptance. Number 3 is more resistant to the low temperature. Number 4 is good discharge recovery.
I see. That's great. So no matter whether you are a battery dealer or you're automotive manufacturers, working with TN battery will make both of us more competitive and more stronger in this market. So finally, Rick, there's always a circulating topic with regards to these products. So it is the after-sales supports. So how does the present policy work in the company right now?
Normally, the warranty is about 1 year for the normal condition, but we adjust the policy depend on the different country or different area. Like for example, for the Middle East country, the warranty will be like 2 years, but for Russian market, it can prolong to 3 years.
I see. So, thank you so much, Rick. Thank you for your wonderful introduction for our automotive batteries from the point of factory scale, production line, battery standards, and also technology. TN is competitive as well as the present warranty terms. And now onto our final section. As we all know, battery storage systems are emerging as one of the key solutions to effectively integrate systems with high shares of solar and wind renewables in the power system worldwide. Therefore, I'm proud to say that TN is actually at the forefront in this smart ESS industry. To give you a bigger picture about it, let's come into our video about our ESS, shall we?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Stephen from Tianneng Battery Group. Tianneng Battery Group is the largest battery manufacturer in APAC, but also one of the leading energy solution provider in whole China. Right now we are located at Zhicheng Storage Substation in Wuzhou City, Zhejiang Province. The capacity for this substation is 48 megawatt-hour. This is the largest carbon substation in whole China and the first carbon substation in whole China. Okay, let's go to show you more details of the substation. This is the substation. You may think why we would like to install energy storage system for this substation. That's a very good question. In the peak time of summer, from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock, they will have very huge demand for electricity in the whole cities. So a lot of people, so we can enjoy the time to party with friends, make appointment with girlfriends, and we can use mobile and watch TV with families, enjoy the life. But the whole city, they have high requirement for electricity, and the substation they will face very big challenge to offer stable electricity for the whole city. If they fail to do it, each family cannot have enough electricity or even have no electricity for his family. And then it will take a lot of trouble for inconvenience for the life. Tianneng Battery Group is specialized to offer energy storage system for the power station. We work as EPC contractor for this substation, including engineering, procurement, construction for the whole substation. Okay, let's go to show you more details of the substation. This is the switching room. They have transformer and PCS in this room. This is a 10 kV switching gear room. This is the battery room. Follow me, let's go to have a look. Let's have a look. All these batteries are made by Tianneng Battery Group. This battery is lead carbon battery. They have 60 batteries parallelized to an array. 14 arrays in series to each other and made a 2 megawatt-hour subsystem. The total capacity for this whole project is 48 megawatt-hour. The energy storage system has 3 main functions. The first one, it improves AGC performance and frequency modulation FM. In this way, it's very easy for the substation to offer stable electricity to consumers. Number 2, it works as emergency backup. Suppose one day, if there is something wrong with the substation or with the grid, and then we have to disconnect it, the grid, and then to repair. But how can we continue to supply efficient and stable electricity to end users within such 2 hours or even 2 days? Tianneng Battery Group can do it easily by installing BESS. BESS stores enough electricity in evening before disconnection and continue to supply stable electricity to end users in the daytime on behalf of the substation. Number 3, BESS has a perfect battery management system and energy management system for peak shaving and improve IRR for the whole substation. The investment return time is only 3 to 5 years, but it has saved huge economic loss and take a lot of convenience to us. Generally speaking, BESS can take much more value in economic and convenience to us, although it may rise the investment costs. This is the project reference for lead carbon BESS. We also have LFP BESS solution for substations, solar power projects, wind power projects. It's also be very helpful to save electricity costs and take green energy to our life. If you are interested, please contact us freely. Thank you.
Welcome back everyone. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. So as we all know, utility scale batteries can enable a greater feed-in of renewables into the grid by storing excess generation and by firming renewable energy output. I believe my colleague will offer a better explanation than me. This is why I'm happy to introduce my colleague over here, Sean. So Sean?
Hi everyone, my name is Sean from Tianneng Overseas Business Department. I'm honored to be here to introduce our smart energy to you. As a company with a long history, Tianneng has a lot of experience in the solution of renewable energy. Today, I'll mainly talk about our advantages. First of all, we have a complete product chain for lead-acid batteries, whether it is from renewable lead to lead-acid batteries or from BESS to EPC. We can surely provide you a suitable solution project. When the battery life is over, the waste batteries can be recycled. It is a green cycle. In addition, we have a number of certifications such as IEC, CE, UL, UN 38.3, and ROSE, so our products are technically guaranteed. The following are the main application areas of our battery products. Our energy storage products have a wide range of applications such as EPS, UPS, communication, electric power, industrial application, wind and solar energy. In terms of lithium batteries, from cells to lithium battery modules to BESS and EPC, and then to the recycling of waste batteries, we are also very professional in this process. In the field of lithium batteries, we have established a Tianneng Saft joint venture with the world's 7th-ranked energy company, Saft, for technical exchange. Our lithium battery products have also passed the following series of certifications, such as IEC, TUV Mark, CEC approval, CE, UL, CB, UN 38.3, and ROSE. So at the technical level, we have many advantages. As for BESS solution, this is our BESS solution for energy projects. Tianneng is flexible to offer one-stop turnkey solution for the following 3 different situations. At first, we can supply cells, modules, rack, and BESS with Tianneng brand or OEM brand. Secondly, we can offer EPC proposals for solar power, wind power, microgrid, and off-grid solar projects and other power projects, etc. And finally, for project development and investment, we can provide co-develop and finance solar power, wind power, and microgrid and off-grid solar projects, traditional power project, etc. Our BESS solution projects are mainly uses in the following areas, such as large-scale solar power project, commercial solar power project, residential rooftop project, wind power project, substation project, 4G and 5G communication project, and a microgrid and off-grid project and a charging point. Because we are in the leading position in the battery industry of China, so we have cooperated with so many famous companies such as State Grid, China Southern Power Grid, China Mobile, China Unicom, and even Huawei. Both of our projects also got their approval. Finally, I'd like to introduce some examples to help you better understand our smart energy. This is a platform project which is located in Xinjiang, and this is a wind power project in Mongolia, and this is a BESS solar project in Huasai Park. This is a BESS power station of China Huaneng Group, and you can see that this is a LFP BESS power station of China Huaneng Group. Yes, and the BESS solar project in Tianneng Battery Group headquarters, and the last one is the BESS solution power project, which is located in Tianneng Muyang Station. That is all my presentation about our project. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you for the presentation, Sean. I think the audience actually has a better picture of what we do in the Smart ESS department. So now, Sean, I actually have a couple of questions that are commonly asked in this particular area, and I wish to pick your brains on it. So firstly, may I know which fields our energy storage projects mainly used in?
Our energy storage products has a wide range of applications such as EPS, UPS, communication, industrial application, and the solar and wind project. Yes.
I see. So in terms of the BESS solution, is lead-acid battery suitable for solar BESS?
Sure, lead-acid battery is very suitable to use for the BESS project because especially in Africa, Southeast Asia, and China, because lead-acid batteries are very stable and economical.
I see. So what about lithium batteries? Is lithium battery suitable for use for solar battery energy storage solution?
Of course, LFP battery is a kind of lithium batteries, and for this kind of batteries, I think it is most suitable to use for solar BESS project, especially in Europe, United States, and Australia and Japan. Because for this country, they need a longer cycle life, and the lithium battery can surely have good advantages in this demand.
I see. So other than this, which battery is more suitable for battery energy storage project? So when it comes to NCM or LFP, may I know which one is better?
NCM battery and LFP battery now they are the most popular batteries in the world. So, but I think NCM has higher power density than LFP, but LFP is safer and lower in the price. So generally speaking, LFP battery is more suitable to use for the BESS project because what customer need is to ensure product safety on the basis of economical benefits. Yes.
I see. So may I know, in terms of compatibility, how compatible between Tianneng batteries and the Tier 1 solar modules? Is there like a range for that?
Tianneng battery has very good compatibility between Tier 1 solar modules and the inverters in the market, because we have installed 1.7 gigawatt hours project in the globally, so which has run for more than 5 years. All of these projects has very good performance.
I see. So, what is the advantages for TN Battery Group? So, while TN starts to manufacture a lithium battery, because they start manufacturing later than the competitors, is there any advantage for our company?
That's a good question. Compared with the other competitors, Tianneng has three advantages. Firstly, we have joint venture with SAFT. SAFT is a very strong company, and we established a joint venture with him to conduct technical exchange. So we have advantages in technology. Secondly, we have flexible cooperation models. We can provide cells, modules, rack, and BSS. So we can always provide everything you want. And finally, because we have installed 1.7 gigawatt hours project reference globally. So this means we have wealth of experience, so we can deal with various situations and help you solve the problems.
Okay, Sean. So since that you are the expert in this field, may I know what do you think of the future for battery energy storage?
In the past 20 years, the cost of BESS has sharply reduced 85% of the good feed price from China, United States, Australia, Japan, Korea for renewable power projects. So in the next 1 to 3 years later, more and more countries will offer feed price for BESS projects. So they will have much bigger demand for BESS, and the production cost will more lower because of the max production. So Tianneng is committed to providing competitive and safe BESS, and hope everyone can use BESS.
Sean, thank you so much for your wonderful sharing of TN Smart Energy, and we actually learned a lot about the TN Smart BESS application and the advantage of using TN brand on the market. So we all thank you for your time. So as you all know, TN Group is one of the largest battery manufacturers in solar, UPS, and also in electric motorcycle, scooters, bikes, and so on. So as you all know, we have wide range of product selection and wide opportunities for different kind of services and also corporations, and we welcome your suggestions, and also we are looking forward to your inquiries and future potential opportunities. Thank you.